recap for you the day. We started off today with a possible sighting near the Longwood Gardens area. There was a massive search. Massive. I'm sorry if the microphone. I'm sorry if it's too low. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh wait, my microphone. Sorry, guys. How about now? How about now? How about now?
What's up, everybody? Welcome.
Give me a second. Checking 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Sound is good. Sound is good. Okay. And forgive us. Sometimes, the technology. Anyway, let's go. Today, there was a. My buddy who lives in the area, actually one of my fraternity brothers. James, I hear you. Oh, it's east. It's moved east. Thank you, James.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. So there was talks about some sighting now. People a second to join. I saw these notifications, people messaging me, but I was outside with the daughter. I wanted to spend some time before it got dark, so I held off for a bit before coming on. But let me see what's going on. So there's two things going on, really. Let me just mute him for a second, because one, they're saying there was a confirmed sighting last night. Okay, picked up on camera sometime overnight. Exact time unknown. So this is one of the new updates. But then there's also that just now there was a sighting at 6:10 p.m. about an hour ago. Sighting and Longwood evacuating. Like, so there's literally been like text messages. Let me show you one of the ones that I was in the pools. So let me show you. Tidwell Title posted this on Twitter, and she was saying that attention Longwood staff and residents, please shelter in place at this time. The subject has been spotted in our area. So this was about an hour ago. Please report anything suspicious to 911 and public safety. Ems Maurice, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for your coverage, Mel. You're the real MVP. Thank you. Make sure you guys hit the like button, all that good stuff to get the stream out there. I'll in a second I don't know what I was gonna say. Tweet this out.
Information sounded disappointed, as you can imagine. This confirmed sighting was in Longwood Gardens. They were told to shelter in place. What this sighting was, who could have been a security guard there. Obviously, by the time they got there, I guess nothing was to be found other than this new information that this perimeter has now changed. And
we need to get Nick's thing up too to figure out what's going on right now.
So I just want to get up. Man, this is so disappointing. Especially when you heard you may get some good news, a sighting. And again, as I've been complaining about for the past few days, Wi-Fi signal is horrible out here, and I'm trying to.
So we're waiting to see exactly where to head to.
Let's check in with Nick here for a second. So I guess there was some sort of sighting now, but I guess they got there and nobody's there now. I don't know, it was too late. Just trying to get all the new information right now.
So we're waiting to see what's going on, guys.
I mean, there was like a heavy police presence.
So they evacuated. On our last stream, you saw that they evacuated Longwood Gardens. And we were in the middle of the evacuation. We were driving. Let me put the mirrors in so it's easier to see. So we were driving, and what happened is we got in the middle of an evacuation when we were in Longwood Gardens. And I asked the driver, I said, hey, or the Longwood Gardens rep, I said, hey, are we being evacuated? He said, yes. So again, we're in the area, and all right, cool, guys. If there are more residents, you don't have to come because a few of you guys showed up, I think, to help us. Are you guys able to hear the sound now? Maybe it's when I plug in. All right, cool. So it looks like whenever I plug into the stupid CarPlay by accident to charge, it shuts off. So let me see if I can get a charger brick going. All right, cool. So it's gonna be a little bit choppy for a second. I have to go through my my stuff to try to.
Trying to find this stuff on the map right now too.
And we're not going to see anything from here, so we're definitely going to try to go somewhere closer. But bear with me as I get the charging brick, which I seemingly cannot find.
PHO.
Oh, well, it's right in front of me. That's probably why I couldn't find it. So, again,
Oh, here we go.
Longwood Gardens was evacuated just a little while ago on our last live feed. Schoolhouse in Longwood.
So this guy said.
I can only do so many jobs. So that was the original search area. The one in red is now the new search area. Okay? And those boundaries, remember folks, if you're listening, if you're in this area, here are the new boundaries. Here are the new boundaries. Route 926 to the south. Hold on, let me get my map. Route 926 to the south, Northbrook Road to the west, Lenape Unionville Road to the north, and Parkersville Road to the east. Let me repeat that. 926 to the south, Northbrook Road to the west, Union Lenape Road to the north, Parkersville Road to the east. You are now in the search zone. Let me give people some roads. If you live in this area, you are now in the search zone. People on Valley Road, people on Pierce Lane, Bevers Reed Trail, Folly Hill Road, Valley Road, Gideon Drive, Huntsman Lane, Windover Way, Brooks Road, Northbrook Road. You are all now in the search zone for that killer who's been now on the loose for 8 days now. Let me show you where I'm at.
Tire cam.
Here we are. We're on the western edge of the search zone right now. Just
Sorry, can you turn on the
north.
mic for a second?
Yeah, hold on for a second. I need a conversation. Hold on.
Large expansion. So let me grab an extension cord.
So they got a new search perimeter. It looks like there was 2 recent sightings. So people that are just joining, there's 2 recent sightings. Let me just see if I can show you on this map real quick. Sorry, I got all this stuff on the screen. I need to figure out a better screen configuration. But anyway.
All right, guys, I'm back. I was just giving some
This guy.
some information. I can't. I gotta look into before I even do. Where are we here?
Let's do that.
Let me take a drink of water and kind of recap here. Interesting turn of events here over the last hour. You saw it unfold right before your eyes. Right around 6:30, actually it was about 6 o'clock, there was a reported sighting. He may have been caught by a security guard in Longwood Gardens.
Yeah,
Whether
right.
that was a live visual or a camera or security of some sort, that prompted a major response to Longwood Gardens. Of course, we followed, and when we got here, we got to the area of Street Road and Coventry Road, where they had what seemed like a new perimeter starting. Sorry, I don't know what. I have to wipe that lens. We were told to leave the area, and honestly, that was the first time we've kind of been told by law enforcement to kind of move away. They've been really great with us. They kind of understand our role as long as we're not in their way. But when we got there and we saw the long guns out, again, we saw the night vision goggles, tactical units, the mounted patrol in horses, and then within, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes after we got there, they all kind of moved away. They told us to leave the area, told us to move about a quarter mile up the road on a street road, and then about a half hour later, a spokesperson with the Pennsylvania State Police came to us and gave us the new information. They wanted us, for you to have it as quickly as possible, that there is, in fact, a new perimeter. What prompted a new perimeter, we could only guess of sightings or new information, but they have now established a brand new perimeter. This is a little bit north, a little bit west of the original perimeter. Thanks again, all you guys, for hanging in with us on this feed. It's been a compelling few days. And
So,
filled with I'm being sources telling me Yeah, that there was, he was on camera last night at Longwood Gardens. So that is a police source telling me that he was in fact on trail camera last night in Longwood Gardens. That may have been prompted, that response today, earlier today.
This was last night.
But it is
confirmed sighting overnight. So this is literally like inside the shit.
You know, every night we've been, every single night we've been kind of, it's cat and mouse. We're following scanner traffic, we're following, the helicopters, radar. We have our own sources in the search zones, and it's been the same kind of thing every night. You hear of a reported sighting. There is some response or a large response. Police in tactical gear get out with their night vision goggles, their guns, sometimes police dogs, and today we saw mounted horses. And then after some time, they call it off or they move on, and it was unfounded. So it's been a lot of that. But it really seems like this last sighting here at Longwood seems to be what they're focusing on today. Like I was telling you earlier, I actually spoke with someone who thought they saw the escaped killer not he actually saw him. I'm sorry if I sound scatterbrained. I am. If you know me, that's me. But I'm trying to do a lot of different.
All right. So we'll give him a second. So yeah, people wonder what this map is. This is the Longwoods area here. Okay, this is Longwoods. So there was a sighting. We're just talking about the most recent ones because there's been a bunch of sightings, right? We're just talking about the latest two. I mean, there was even one earlier today, right before the press conference in this area, this Longwoods area. And so this is the second to, oh no, this is actually the last one. Confirmed sighting, Longwood evacuating. Okay, this was the one before that. So this one was last night. Okay, so this is the second to last sighting. So last night, confirmed sighting picked up on camera sometime overnight. He spotted on camera right by this Longwood Gardens. And so now today, so what they're saying is that a security guard spotted him. So they evacuated this whole shit. Now, this is the new, I believe this is the new search area. I believe this is updated. So he hasn't really tried to leave the area. It seems like he's almost gone in circles. And then he could come back and got comfortable in here. I don't know how he got inside of here. I don't know if this place is surrounded by walls or not. Maybe it's not. He came from the outside. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's wild that this guy is spotted there in this like attraction area with like, you know, gardens and events and he got off. What happened? By the way, there was a chase where a guy drove off a cliff and passed away. So what's going on with Nick? Is he on or he got off? No, he got off. Maybe he lost connection. I don't know. So everybody's kind of waiting now.
I'm responding to text messages real quick, guys.
Everybody's kind of waiting. The police got there and he wasn't there though, so I don't know. Let's see what's Nick said on Twitter. I mean, you would think it seems like maybe they're closing in on him, but somehow
it's about to pour.
he's still elusive.
It's insane. I'm asking a neighbor to send me a picture. They invited us to use their driveway. I'm just making sure that there's some sort of a vantage point there. I've got my boots on, ready to go, so we can go through whatever. We're just waiting to find out if there's a vantage point from there. Look at the weather. If he's out there, he is about to get flooded.
Yeah, if it's gonna rain, I mean, I don't know how cold it could get out there, but even I don't think it's pretty hot even at night, right? But I'm wondering if he gets wet, could he get hypothermia just from being wet?
So this person, I believe,
I don't think he'll get that cold, right? Even if it's, I don't know.
okay, so we're gonna go here. Let me see how far we are first. Okay, we're 1 minute away. So let me ask for the exact.
Oh, he's back on. Okay.
Okay, I probably can't do that. Let me just describe it to you. Punch that back up. The big story right now is the search zone has now expanded. It has changed. It is now further northeast of the original search zone, further north of Baltimore Pike, north of Longwood Gardens.
Okay.
Technically, the search zone by way of a map, the one I'm looking at from Andrew, one of my followers, I follow him, who lives nearby, who's developing an amazing. Andrew, I got to get in touch with him. I'd love to share more of his maps of all of the incidents that happened. But anyway, according to his map, the south edge of this perimeter is 926 Street Road. The west perimeter is right here, is where you're looking at live, and that's Northbrook Road. And I'm going to see if we can get this camera wiped off. The northern border is Lenape Unionville Road. Is that 52? No, it's not 52. And the the eastern border is Parkersville Road. So if you live in those areas, and I mentioned some of the roads, the streets, if you live in these areas, the streets I'm about to mention right now are brand new in the search zone. So you are new to this as of a half hour ago.
I wonder if this is updated with the new perimeter. It looks like it's been updated at the website. I'm trying to find the roads.
I don't know. Did we just get a new feed or something?
Yeah, he cut off. I guess he didn't even realize.
It looks like we had to start a new feed. I don't know why.
Cavalcante, man. So this guy we're in day 8. And guy's still avoiding police, man. Let me see here. Let me show you guys this in the meantime. Nick posted this earlier, Nick the Hat. This is the message that they're playing for Danelo's mother. I mean, Danelo's mother. This is the voice message that they're playing for Danelo. That's the message being broadcasted in Portuguese, you know, to plead for him to surrender. His mother pleading with him. What's going on with the boys?
I'm gonna wait till we get to the backyard before I show you guys anything. I don't want to reveal where we are. Just out of respect, people don't need to have certain information, obviously. So give us 2 seconds.
Looks like it might be a busy night tonight.
Oh, here I am, trying to get this going.
Might be a busy night. They don't want to let him go, especially with such a recent sighting. I wonder if he was, since he was spotted in that Longwood area.
That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're about to go on a little walk.
I wonder if maybe he's been sustaining himself. I don't know, even through trash or something. If he was really on the inside of that shit. Let me see, Longwood. Oh, that's what I wanted to do earlier too. I wanted to look at some drone footage. Longwood Gardens, Pennsylvania drone. I want to take a look at what that shit. I was gonna do it earlier, but now's the perfect time. They actually spotted him there. Let me see, Creative Commons. Let's take a look at some of these videos while we wait for more updates or location changes. This was 3 years ago. Oh, no, that's not the right place.
I am back, guys. I honestly was talking with my videographer, Aaron Sachs.
Let's see. Longwood Gardens. Here's the page. I think this is it.
Okay, guys. Sorry you're going to have to deal with this camera for a second. We're actually getting on top of our camera or our truck right now to wipe the lens. Huh?
Is that better or worse?
Oh, okay. Aaron, look at that. That quick you wiped the lens?
Is this the right place?
That looks better.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh. I gotta get back into the light.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's also the lights, though.
Hey, Nick got kicked on it.
Yeah, sorry. That's the best camera. That's the best angle we're going to get right now, guys. Sorry, it's not visually stimulating, but this is what you got. This is a... we are on Northbrook Road and Street Road. This is the western edge of this manhunt, which has expanded. And expanded. As you were watching, honestly, we were
they could find more video.
Chasing a reported response, reported sighting, which we think may have been the case. We don't know how much time expired by the time that police got here and the response, but about an hour after they responded in force here just north of Longwood Gardens, they came and told us that the search area has expanded, and they wanted to make sure that everyone they closed roads. You see Northbrook Road is closed right there at Street Road. And we are just west, just west of that border at Northbrook Road. So we're Northbrook near Street Road, and the roads are blocked. This new perimeter being set up, which means if you live in those areas, of off of Northbrook Road, north of 926 of north of the Longwood Gardens. If you live west of Parkersville Road, if you live south of Lenape Unionville Road, and the places like Locust Grove, places like Valley Road, Brooks Road, Haynes Mill Road, you are all now residents in the active search area for Danelo Cavalcante.
Okay. All right. Let me see what these guys are doing here. So I want to check out the perimeter thing again he's talking about.
And look,
Trying to see
you
it.
can see it's starting to get dark, and it's actually a lot lighter on this screen that I'm seeing on my phone than it is in person. In person, it's much darker than it is here. I can't see much past this first little line.
Parkersville.
I can't really see anything farther out. So this is the first time that the phone is picking up the dark
Chandler.
very well compared to
Brimstone.
the other nights.
Trying to see if this is the right roads.
The AirPods, because there's not a lot of sound around, so we shouldn't have to worry about. I only put them on because the news trucks were very loud when they were pulling up.
I don't know if we're seeing
So we didn't have to hear
lightning
their
in the area,
noises.
or I think it is lightning.
Might be pouring down rain tonight on Cavalcante.
So police.
I don't know if that's good or bad for him. Maybe he'll cool off because it's so hot.
Searching Longwood Gardens, as you guys know, vortex. And sirens coming from every direction. Listen closely.
Buddha.
That's the old perimeter? Yeah, because I don't see any of the roads that he mentioned.
I don't know if you can hear them.
Let me refresh it. Oh, there we go. It's updated now. Bang!
Okay, they're coming from up here.
So this is the new area. So it's right above Longwood. There's some overcross.
You hearing anything? Anything?
No.
Yeah, Northbrook. There you go, guys. Yeah, you're right. There we go. Yeah. Northbrook.
When they use sirens, that means that there's action going down. They
Lenape.
want to confirm. Here they come.
Parksville. There we go. There we go. So this is the new area now.
Far above us.
I wonder what made them go. Maybe they figured he must have ran north. I don't know. Maybe they saw something else on camera. This was the last sighting here, or
a spotlight. I'm wondering if
at 6:10 p.m. about over an hour
Hey guys,
ago.
I have to get out for a second to help Aaron with something. A videographer, Aaron. Sax and I have been working together for the last.
Okay, so he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna leave the camera running. So yeah, this is the new search area expanded. You know, you can see the other area. Maybe they're closing in on him. I wonder if they're gonna try to. I don't know how they're gonna surround us. I guess maybe the roads at least. And if this was the last time he was spotted, this is. I wonder what's over here. I mean, I know this is Longwoods, but what part of Longwoods? It says here Longwood Gardens, Pipe Organ, and Gallery. Because if he's been in this Longwoods, I just wonder if he's, like I was saying earlier, been sustaining himself, even just off of like the trash or something that's in the area. You know, just eating food out of the trash, or I mean, I don't know how they maintain their stuff over there. Man, bro.
I'm all over. It's not one car. And it's gonna get, I know it's blurry right now, but give me a few minutes.
Devil, thank you for the super chat, man. Says if you don't hit the like, you are 304. Man, I guess we're back at it tonight. Another night. Another night. Who knows? It's probably gonna be. I mean, they're gonna be out there probably all night long. Who saw him? A security guard, they're saying, from Longwood Gardens. I want to see what else we can find out about Longwood Gardens. We saw that drone footage. Another one here, 4K. Oh, this is a better view. Let's take a look at this.
I have spotlights, but I don't want to. I need to pull the car up to use the spotlight. So Honk's checking right now. And look, it's getting foggy out. You guys can see. And this is a problem that we had last time. When he escaped the last perimeter, it was foggy. It was a night like this, where it had rained a bit during the day, and it then... Interesting. That was he has a spotlight on his car. Maybe it would have helped if he pulled over. So it was like this. I have yeah. So I would have to run an extension cord. Yeah, it's far. The house is fairly far back. But we are in the middle of a manhunt for an escaped murderer. And our angle has been to make sure that we get you guys a location that's not already covered by other media agencies, which is why we didn't want to stick around there. That area is flooded. So you're going to see 6 or 7 of the same angles from different networks. And our goal is to just show different angles of what's going on and get as close as we safely can with the permission of property owners who have been extremely, extremely helpful through this whole thing. Honestly, if it wasn't for the Chester County community,
thank you, Shavir,
and their amazing offers to let us use their land, we likely wouldn't have gotten as much content, and we would have tried to stay on the story, but we wouldn't have had much luck. And if we were gonna stay where the media is staged, it would have been useless for us. So yeah, I mean, we would have pulled out by now if we didn't have the support from Chester County that we've had so far. So Chester County residents ended up keeping us here with their support and offering us their land. Now there are lights coming from that direction. I'm wondering if that's a new perimeter. So we do need lights to be able to see what's happening. And I'm noticing a lot of bounty hunters are coming.
Oh, bounty hunters? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Them boys come for that money. Them bounty hunters don't play. We need dog bounty hunter on the case.
On the phone. Honk.
We need dog.
Can I grab your phone for a second?
Yeah, we need dog bounty hunter on this shit.
Can I get your phone for a second? I think cool. Be parking. Oh, do I have it? Oh yeah.
I'm a little thirsty. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Thirsty. Who's that one? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, we would. Yeah. I'm not saying like roll up all the way down. We would not even there. We can go like over here somewhere, so we're not just to flash the high beams or something. Not too far, and tell him he's sure, because we don't want to ruin his grass or anything. Just yeah, ask him. So he said we can park on the grass, which is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody on the phone for you guys. Right now it's very dark. in this area. Hong is getting the car and he's pulling it up to here so we can light it up for you guys.
Wendy. Oh, I'm streaming back. Huh?
So, north, Route 1 from North Walnut Street east to Parkersville Road. So, Baltimore Pike from North Walnut Street east to Parkersville Road. North on Route 52, that's Lenape Road. West to Northbrook Road, south to 926. So it's kind of a square. So North Walnut east to Parkersville. That's the new perimeter. So North Walnut Street and west to Northbrook. I hope I'm being clear for people out there. If you look at a map, you'll kind of see what I mean. So I'll give you a quick day in the recap. Again, sorry if I'm repeating information. People are coming and going. There was a sighting at Longwood Gardens, a reported sighting in Longwood Gardens that prompted some sort of response. Again, we don't have all the details, but we can tell you what we see. So there was a reported sighting at Longwood Gardens earlier today, prompted a response. I spoke with someone who thought they saw Danelo Cavalcante at 10 o'clock in the morning. 2 hours later, it was reported sighting at, oh, here we go. And guys, just to let you know, we are getting reports. Hold on, let me just back up to where I am. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. The reported sightings, Longwood Gardens, and then about 6 o'clock tonight, another response to Longwood Gardens, heavy response with tactical units, bloodhounds, mounted patrol. We showed up to the scene, and they told us to leave the area. They moved us about a quarter mile away, and about a half hour later, they told us that the perimeter has now been expanded to include the following. Route 1 from North Walnut Street in Kennett Square east to Parkersville Road, north from Route 52, that is Lenape Road, and west to Northbrook Road, south to 926. So that is the new perimeter. We're also getting reports. I don't want to say reports. We're reading social media, and I want to address it because we've heard where people are asking me about it. We're hearing that a officer was involved in an accident. Somewhere in the search zone. We don't know anything about it. We're trying to confirm any information or trying to find out. I hope the fact that's not the case. But again, we're hearing the same kind of scanner traffic you are. I have to actually
Get the scanner too.
let you go for a second. Not let you go, but I'm going to pot down the microphone. And for those of you, who can't hear, if he's okay, I hope the fact that that's okay, that he's okay. So I'm going to pot down the microphone. Here's the drill, guys. If you don't hear me, I won't be talking. I'm doing other things. I'm making phone calls. I'm trying to research something. So I will keep the feed as much as possible, the microphone up so you can hear me. But there's sometimes it's going to be silent. So I'm sorry. That's what I have to work with. I can't be on all about time. So. Holy hell, I know you will keep people in line. If anyone's asking, you tell them where I am, all right? I'll be back in a second, okay?
79.
I don't know if this is the right one.
2003, Bravo 1 for the operations. Danny 6322.
In at White Farming.
22 and 12 on location.
Dennis Photography. Emerson Landscaping.
2003.
Google Fire, Assistant Chief 63.
System 63.
Yeah.
I'm arriving on location. I'm going to put 2 in service. I'm going to have 14 and 21 stand by at their apparatus.
.3.
So all the media is getting set up out there too. I think this guy, this reporter, Fox 29, I think he might still be by Longwood. I'm not sure. It's gonna probably be a long night for these guys. Nick went to a different area.
I want to make sure that
Johnny,
the locals
6321.
are to comment. So we're hoping that they catch them tonight, so that way we don't have to reach out to Twitter or something to figure out what the heck's going on. It's not my settings. Twitter somehow hijacked my account, I guess, and they turned it into a moneymaker for them, where they want residents to purchase Twitter Blue to be able to comment. That's something I was sorry, that was like a huge lightning back there. I was trying to avoid that situation, but it is what it is. So yeah, through these fields directly are the gardens. This field, not fields. So that tree line right after that, he's got the keys on him. That's why it beeped. So the tree after that is the tree lines are the area of interest, but these guys have been a bit off with their areas of interest. You guys were first to learn today that there was a confirmed sighting on surveillance last night, and I asked the trooper, and anybody here that can comment, and this is why it's annoying, because I like the other comments, because everybody can chime in and let me know, just in case people that are just joining. When I approached the trooper, were you guys able to hear what he was saying? And did you hear my question to him?
Let's see, somebody, Vivid Daisy, thanks so much for the super chat, says feeds. Thank you.
So I asked him, can you tell me a little bit more about the surveillance footage that you guys found not too long ago about regarding Danelo? And he told me no. He said I can't, and he took off. So like I said earlier, just before 6 o'clock, maybe around 5:30, 5:40, I got a text, and the text was from law enforcement that said he is here. I'm paraphrasing, guys. He is here. We have him on surveillance last night at Longwood. So as we were driving to Longwood Gardens, I'm giving a little recap, we pulled in and parked for a moment, and there we saw some officer getting geared up, and then a shuttle bus rolled up and told us to evacuate immediately. There's an emergency here. Let me check on the GPS the road I'm in front of.
Liz, what's up? Liz says, I think Border Patrol refined the areas. That's possible, yeah, because I got that new crew out there today. Bortag, I think. Bortag, they already had cert.
So, guys, I'm just texting some people. Just keep showing down.
This is the manhunt for a double murder. For anybody that doesn't know, I mean, I think most of us know, but in case, it's a manhunt for a double murder. We've been covering it for the last couple of days. He escaped prison. It's a crazy escape. It's a pretty wild escape the way he got out.
So right now, someone just asked me where we are located. We are at Street Road and Northbrook. That is the western edge of the new perimeter.
Western edge.
What we saw, a huge response. We saw mounted patrol trailer with horses that came in that are specialized in tough terrain. They are now involved in the search. They came here today and they were very active today. I saw them over the last hour respond to at least 2 different scenes today, so they're getting use of them. Once again, you just heard that they just put looks like a law enforcement drone up there. With what kind of technology, I don't know. A lot of people have been asking about thermal kind of imaging. Not sure if they have that capability, but I'm pretty sure if it was out there, it would be to their disposal at this point. Another law enforcement, another one showing up. You'll see in your screen here in a moment. 3, 4. They're showing up thick right now.
The wrong title on
This
Facebook.
8, 9, 10, 11,
Damn.
12, 13, 14,
Ooh.
15.
You're rolling deep. Wait, what?
16. Okay, so what I'm... Okay, about 20 state troopers just rolled in here.
Rolling up deep.
What that's showing me, and from the direction they came from, I'm guessing they're coming from the command post in Unionville. Unionville Community Center, which we are getting a tour of tomorrow morning. I'm going to be back on scene tomorrow morning at the command center in Unionville, at the Unionville Community Center. They're giving us a tour. So I'm thinking this was maybe a new crew, a new shift of state troopers that are now going into the new search zone that has been expanded a couple hours ago now.
I just picked up.
So maybe changing shifts, I guess. Shit is lit, bruh. Still didn't find him.
Okay. So what I want to do, I do want to show you, I think our friend Andrew updated this map.
Yes.
So I want to show you the map now.
Yes.
How do I do this? I'm going to take a picture of it and show it to you. You probably hear in the background we have the scanner going, so we're trying to monitor. And as we're speaking, Mike, if you hear this, Mike Cantor, do you have any location on that development you just gave me? Mike Cantor at Fox 29, if you can hear me, give me some details on that last piece of information you gave me. So I'm going to bring down the. Unfortunately, I can't listen to every little scanner traffic as I deliver this. So now what I'm going to do right now is show you the new search zone. Our friend, this is our friend Andrew Averill. Hope you allow me to use your map, but I really appreciate you do awesome work. Where are we at here? Can we shut that off? Oh wait, no, I think that works. So
thing needs a like a macro lens.
That is the search zone, that the red area. And so this there we go. That is Parkersville Road to the east. I wish I had a better system, guys, but you know, you get it, right? Okay, let me. There you go. So on the east side, Parkersville Road, south side Route 1, Baltimore Pike. Over here is Walnut Street, North Walnut Road, rather. It's North Walnut Road. That is the one western boundary. The other western boundary is Northbrook Road. That's that road right there. And the northern boundary is Lenape Unionville Road. Lenape Unionville Road. To the north, again, to the north, Lenape Unionville Road. East, Parkersville Road. South, Route 1. West, North Walnut Street. Also west on Northbrook Road. So there are your updated new search zone. As I try to zoom in here, we got our, just to let you know the technology we're using in the truck, we have a number of cameras in and on this truck.
So somebody asked where Nick is. Nick, he changed positions. He's still by the area. So I forgot what this reporter said he's at. This reporter, I don't remember honestly what part the reporter's on, but like Nick went on another side of it. So Nick, let me show you on the screen. I forget where he said he was at, but he's like across back in the dark where the trees are at. That's Longwood Gardens. He just went to like a different side. I think of Longwood Gardens. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, let me put this away.
You will hear him going in and out. He's getting video. I will hop in and out of the car. But right now, I have a feeling we're going to be here for a little while. Only because this perimeter is just getting established. And you saw about 20 state troopers roll in here just a few minutes ago. We can only assume that they are not only searching, but they are going to be working as perimeter. And protecting homes. One thing that caught me with some of the jobs state troopers are doing, and these guys, guys and women are coming in from all over the state. They've come far away as Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Harrisburg, York, Philadelphia. So it is a huge, and also other states as well are chipping in. So this is a kind of a huge operation. So they're there to.
I will listen to look for a bit. He was showing the map earlier where he's at. Thank you, Elroy. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm snacking a little hungry. They said this guy, I guess, is moving at night. Not moving during the day. Even though he was spotted around 6. He was on the move.
Hong, is that? That's weird. Why don't you turn the car and point it at the tree? Which plug are you plugged into? I'm gonna help him out for a second, guys. What are you plugged into? This? Yeah. That's bizarre. All right, guys, we're working to get that up. There's neighbors out everywhere. Give me 2 seconds.
So, I don't know. There was a sighting last night, like I said earlier. It was on webcam. Well, a trail cam by the Longwoods Garden. And then a security guard supposedly had spotted him, it looks like inside Longwood Gardens. People were evacuated.
Oh, we're live, so if you can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They'll hear you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
Well, my friends are probably watching.
All right,
Mhm.
cool. So, what's going on?
So they're at Haynesmill, Unionville in Northbrook. So checking barns over there. So that's off of Lenape Road.
Okay, so guys, you heard that they're checking barns off of Lenape Road.
Let me see. Yes. Lenape and Unionville and Northbrook. How are you? I'm good. How are
Okay,
you?
cool. All right, guys, bear with us. We're trying to get the spotlights working.
You live here? Okay. My company's parked on the street over there.
You guys live next to that tree? Did you hear?
We're right here in the next development right over.
Did you guys hear the trees? The branches right here?
No.
So that's what we're trying to set it up. I don't want to have a branch that broke on that tree, and it's not even raining.
And so our friends, they live off of Folly Hill, where you know how you were going to set up at Gaylor?
Yeah.
Down Gaylor. And they are now checking one of the Red Horse barns off of Haynesmill.
So you guys hear this? They're checking like the horse
And
barns
Bale-
off of
And
Haynesville
Bailey's Dairy.
Ooh.
and Bailey's Dairy Farm.
What?
Which is by that way.
Actually, let me write that down so I can.
Haynesmill's about a mile,
Yeah, it's that
mile
one,
down that
mile
way,
down.
All right, guys, bear with me. I'm just not able to talk. Hong's working on the tree.
Do you want me to? Do you want to show the map of Bailey's Nut Farm?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
What is it? Bailey's Nut Farm? Did you guys hear that? Yeah, I'm listening to Nick.
It's all very confusing considering the square footage. So here, this is where we are, right here. Yeah. And that's Bailey's Farm.
But I think they have
Okay, guys. So
tractor
that
trailers
again. So
in the
I'll
area.
repeat what she says. We're the blue dot, and the farm is up here where it says Bailey's Dairy, and that's closed. So police are in that area searching barns. I'm also gonna put up a tweet with that information for those of you guys that aren't watching.
Just checked them about 5 o'clock.
This evening or
Yeah,
this morning?
this evening, yeah. I've been checking 3 times a day.
That's
Yeah, it's
I'm eating
all
chicken sticks.
confusing because they evacuated Longwood, right? So
Yeah.
if Longwood was evacuated, like the turn of events is like still very confusing to me because they got a sighting of him last night that they confirmed.
Yeah, I think some of the sightings are, I think, a false sighting. I think
That's what I mean.
I
Like
think
so
the
many
creek
people are,
road
I
thing-
think, are tampering with
what's the
I think
name of that farm?
Bailey's Dairy
What is it?
Farm. So that's on Wabasset again, very
B-A-I-L-E-Y.
close to the prison,
Bailey's.
Yeah, again,
right?
Let's see this.
Let me
spelling.
see.
All right, guys. I'm just getting the spelling for you.
it's
Yeah.
impossible for him,
Bailey's Dairy Farm.
it's impossible for him to make that much ground on a foot.
Exactly.
So the confirmed thing that we have is they do have him on surveillance last night at Longwood.
That is definitely confirmed.
I'll show you
They
in a
have
second. I'm going to show
footage.
you something in a second.
Okay. Okay, so Bailey's is
Mm.
on 821 Lenape. I thought it was Wowasset. Sorry.
It's all right.
But they also said they
So-
confirmed a break-in with them.
Yeah, he's on 1821 Lenape Road is the dairy farm.
This is Longwood Garden.
Which
This is
it's kind of far from Longwood though, because if you come down, I mean that would be a hike for him because you would have to go down 26, make a left,
interesting. Boost the volume.
Lenape and go all the way down. I mean, I know they're doing what they need to do, but that would be far for him to go.
Okay.
I mean,
And you guys are hearing some perspective from locals, so you guys can
Observatory Road, which is
understand a little better.
I walk my dogs down there all the time.
You probably
very
think you're in
dense.
like Bumblefuck.
Forest,
Yeah,
pine needle.
and very nice about Bumble.
Right, everyone's so nice here.
Yeah.
I know that's why we love.
But
this
that's why I
area.
don't know why the
So
dogs
let's
are.
see
I would
how
expect
long,
fights
how
and dogs
far that would
like
be.
crazy.
Just tweeted.
It's 8 minutes by car to get to Bailey's. So I
But
just
they haven't
feel
blocked
like
this
that's
road off, but they do have
Far.
it's far, right? So
they do have the road at
926
right,
right
because
here.
look, so
926
we're
and
right
then
here.
Northbrook
This is where
Road.
we are.
Oh, the north.
North
Okay.
Road. They do
Take
have
that
that.
one to
That's
Winchester.
blocked out right now.
I mean, that's
Breaking
far.
news. Oh yeah, I got that already.
They're covering all their
People are asking, do you think he could be in that field?
I mean, one would
Anything's
hope.
possible.
One would hope.
And you got the railroad and
No.
So they're claiming that. I guess there was rumors of them searching the barns at this Bailey's Dairy, and so the okay, let's see here. Where's it at? I just had it. Oh, there's Longwood Gardens. Okay, Longwood Gardens. The search area is like right up. The new search area is right above here. Let me check. Take a look real quick. Yeah, the Inn White Farm, Galere, like right above. Oh, here it is. It shows right here on the map. Okay. So supposedly, according to these rumors, I don't know.
This is on, so you're gonna have to help me, Nick. I don't know what it says.
how are they finding that out? Are they
That's
tracking police radio?
not 920.
926, so that would be
926.
926. So
Oh, so you're just
all 926
seeing the, but you're not
all
tracking
the
any
way
radio.
through
Oh my God, my friend
52. I believe this is 52.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big perimeter
Been to Bailey's?
that they're looking.
Okay, interesting.
Like storm trackers. Yeah.
And then this is the Greenwood. So if you come down here, this would be Greenwood Elementary. No, Greenwood Elementary is across Longwood, passing one. So I doubt that he really passed. He would have been seen,
We have
in my
friends
mind.
down on Polly Hill, and they're down searching there. So they're like.
So it makes sense that he's still around here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You guys heard that. Sorry for the quiet. I'm trying to confirm some stuff. And my phone is blowing up, so it's hard to sort through these. I'm trying to find the right group chat.
My friends are like.
Dude, got some.
Oh, so those of you that are asking if rain is going to hurt the search, no. Somebody on the ground said that the rain is going to help them tremendously. And this is coming from an individual involved in the manhunt. He says the rain is going to help him and the team tremendously. So they're hoping for the storm to come through.
Yeah.
That's the only update right now. I'm working to text back, so give me a few minutes.
Corn waving and know that he's like in there trying to track his
Right, like, what was the thing everyone said? Say Marco.
You know what the thing is. So somebody put a map on Facebook and said, okay, here's the new area that's within the search area. They go, okay, that includes Walmart, so what are we going to do with the buses?
All right, guys, so I'm still working to find out some more information for you. Bear with me. So that's the field that's it's owned by Longwood Gardens.
And he hung up, and then he's like waiting at the bus.
We're trying, and I don't know why he hasn't turned around the car. So they're working on it.
Try.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
No, I think it was wrong because the
Yeah. Why would the rain help?
But we're here with several neighbors. I don't know why the comments are restricted. I'm getting texts, and I don't know why the comments are restricted to Twitter Blue people. That's something that Twitter did, not me. As you guys can see, police officers are driving by. Maybe he's heading back.
Confirmation that SWAT is over on Folly Hill. So that's
So
where
SWAT is on Folly Hill, guys. Which is
this is our Kennett FBI.
Folly Hill.
where is Folly Hill?
It's 5 moms from Kennett. Okay, so Folly Hill is where you wanted to go to Gaylor.
Okay.
Okay, so that was over near Gaylor. So if you were to come down 926, make a right, and then the first light is Folly Hill, and the Gaylor winery is right there. That's really close.
Okay.
That's actually where. Are they kind of telling you that you should be avoiding certain places?
Who? Law enforcement? So
Yeah.
they set up
Where are
a
you
perimeter,
restricted?
and the perimeter seems to be like exactly what that map says.
Okay.
So this is open right now.
So quite a few people are saying in the chat that they believe because of footprints, it would help out with footprints. I saw somebody mention that it would cool things down, so maybe the thermal would be easier to spot them. Pilking Tongue says dogs smell better after rain. Lewis says, am I okay? You seem down. No, I'm good. I've just been having really long days with the Maddie school and stuff and all that, but no, I'm good.
I'm assuming it was a couple hours earlier, and it wasn't in real time. It's possible that it was in real time because the police response was quite active, and the neighbor that owns the property with the tree is outside looking. So we are waiting for some light. I can't move the truck because
if I'm not mistaken, that's a good thing. Doesn't necessarily mean schools won't be closed, but
park we visited.
But I'm being told by a friend of mine that there are no schools in the area, so that's good. Yeah, we're hearing some activity on we're hearing some activity in certain on Folly Hill Road. Okay, I'll just say it just because in case people are out there. Folly Hill Road, that's north of Street Road, just north of kind of where we are now. We're at the intersection of Northbrook and Street Road. Once again, the perimeter now, we are not allowed inside the perimeter. We've been asked to leave. We were talking about the Mushroom Festival this weekend. According to state police, the Mushroom Festival will still go on, but they're going to talk with the organizers and try to figure out what the best way in terms of security to make sure people are safe there. Again, everything is changing. So, everything is changing.
2845. 230 on location and clearing.
So we're listening to
230.
We're listening to some scanner traffic now of some
2845. Ash Road and
some SWAT activity on Folly Hill Road.
Oh, they were just talking about that.
Down to the roadway.
230.
Folly Hill Road.
Lieutenant 73 FD. 2845, okay. 35 and 95797. 02
What
Tommy
was I
3.
just at? Along
Yeah,
with
zero two
gardens.
Tommy 3.
No aircraft here at
Airport
all.
7 Papa. Prison, sir, an operator, and I'll take Eagles for 1 news.
Copy.
Hi, Chief. Are you good to do the report? Affirmative. Of course, I'm going to
So,
Okay, thank
again, we're
Sweet dreams.
Oh, he dropped. Let me see. Do we drop him? Let's see. Is he back? No. Here. I think this one.
Taking me for the dude. It's bright enough.
Unit 67 stand 41.
Yeah, they saw I'll be dead. So, all right, guys. This is that area of the tree. I'm not going to walk up to it because I don't know who lives there. Is that any of you guys' property?
Kombucha.
Like that tree? Is it hers?
I think it is, but there's stuff with us there. That's why.
So wait, where are you from? You live around here too?
Other tree lane. Do one of you guys
Mushroom coffee. I might have to have some coffee. Actually, that might be.
live where that tree?
Maybe I should have that mushroom
We're
coffee.
right here. We're on the opposite side. We're right at schoolhouse.
We'll brew up some mushroom
I'm gonna walk
coffee.
up to it.
And by the
I wanna
way,
see
it's
the
not
tree, but I don't want to piss
tripping
off.
mushrooms. It's just,
People will recognize
I guess,
that
healthy
tree
mushrooms.
You think that neighbor will get mad if I go towards this?
No.
Okay, all right, guys. So we'll show you the
Oh shit.
tree.
Let's go, baby. Careful now. Low country. Man's been gone 8 days, almost at 9 days evading.
And there's a lot of
police,
people behind me.
dogs,
So
all kinds.
I
Like,
mean, I'm talking a good
excuse me,
dozen. So
all
I
kinds of like
think
special forces and
we're
shit.
fine. And they just said that they think it might have been an animal.
The hunt on the prowl. Everybody's on high alert. You guys think he's getting help or no help? Cavalcante. Should I do a poll? I mean, what do you think? You think he's solo or he's getting help? He's probably, I don't know, probably solo, right? Start poll. Does he have help? Oh, gotta load it up again. Is he gone? There we go. I'm gonna get some coffee. Here. All right. Oh, it stopped again? No. Okay, what's going on with Nick? Let's see. I think it keeps dropping. Okay. Maybe it's the connection. Maybe it's Twitter. Out in the woods.
Yeah. So every time I go close to the tree, I lose reception.
Oh, okay. This connection is dropping. Out in the woods.
Make sure. All right.
Let's see what there's
Trying to
any
get a
what
clear
else we got
image.
going on. Let's see.
So you guys can see it's a rather large.
Oh, he could. He's probably getting desperate. Yeah, he's
This
got to
is
be
the
desperate.
weirdest lantern I've ever seen. Something
Steal a car. Rob somebody.
That's basically the tree. I'm trying to make sure we get it clear. So I'm guessing I'm losing service every time I go closer to the tree. He's been spotted in this area inside those gardens, Longwood Gardens, which is right across the road.
More cops.
Helicopter pilots who may know more, but you know, we're talking, you know, probably a couple $1,000s an hour to run a helicopter.
Ooh, a lot of money, moolah.
Now, guys, you know, we're hearing a lot of people, you know, he's been caught or he's been captured. Look at this, like, like we're not gonna say he's been captured until we get it from police. You may hear it on the scanner, you may hear it through social media, but you will not hear it from the sound of my voice until state police says they got him. Okay, I can tell you that others are reporting it, but I'm not going to report any kind of capture until state police do that. We also, you know, we get a lot of scanner traffic, and I kind of explained this last night. We have to watch out with what we report from the scanner, because a lot of scanner reports sound like they could be something, but they end up to be nothing. And actually, that's most of the time. So we have to be very careful. Other outlets, other journalists are reporting what they always, everything they hear on a scanner, and we don't do that. We just have to kind of, I'm not saying I won't report something that I hear on a scanner if they're responding to something and we see with our own eyes that they're responding to this location. I'll certainly report that, but I'm not going to report that something that I heard on a police scanner that he may be captured or something like that. We're going to hear a full confirmation on something that important. In news, you know, I know a lot of you think like being first on the air with something is important, and yeah, it is, but being right is the most important. So I don't want to report something that's not wrong. I'd rather someone else report it first. I would rather get it right. That's my personal belief.
Dare you.
So where are we now? Border of Longwood Gardens. We are on the western edge of the new search area for Danelo Cavalcante. Now on the lam for 8 full days now. And
so I think Fox, like you said, he's on the western side. I think Nick is on the southern side. Wherever that is. I think he's on the southern side, whether it's over here or southern side of Longwood Gardens. Not sure.
Gardens property.
No rain yet. Pitch black out there. I wonder what that has, what kind of mental effect that has on somebody being in the dark woods. I mean, maybe not much this guy that's a killer, double murderer, but...
So I'm being told right now by a resident, guys, of Folly Hill. A resident just texted me saying somebody's house alarm is going off on Folly Hill. Right.
Ooh.
Oh, no, it's going off on Valley.
Valley.
That is behind the winery off Folly Hill. There's a home alarm that went off nearby that barn. And that is a good question. It's a few minutes, 5 minutes. But at this point, it looks like we are in the middle of some sort of a perimeter. And I see flashlights everywhere. And I think it's residents that are just fed up with this crap and they want to bring it to an end. I'm assuming they're armed. But I see residents. Yeah, a home alarm just went off on Valley. And that is, I don't know if that's Valley Road. That is behind the winery on Folly Hill. So look, if you guys are watching this from afar, and if you're not local and you want to know where that is, just Google the winery off of Folly Hill. and there's a home alarm, a burglar alarm going off on that road. I'm trying. The group chat remains basically silent. I'm the only one.
Yeah, Fox said that there's SWAT out there. So I don't know if there is an alarm going off, they'll be able to respond pretty quickly. That's pretty interesting. I mean, this guy has to be getting super desperate, getting cornered. Roro, thank you so much for gifting the memberships, both of them. Thank you so much. Crystal Webb, thank you for the membership. Yeah, man, I'd have. I mean, if I was out there, alarm, gun, if possible. Everybody's got to be on high alert. Maybe people not even sleeping tonight out there because they kind of like a smaller area. What a really good picture to look at too is this one. I saw this on Twitter. But I'm
looking for some updates, guys.
Gives like an overall idea. So this was the initial perimeter at first. Then it expanded to this side here. And then now it expanded towards this area. Longwood Gardens.
And look at the land around here.
This might be a little outdated though, because this part is kind of
the neighbor says that she can hear it, but she doesn't know exactly sure where it is. It's coming from the area behind her home, which is right by Folly Hill.
So a neighbor is hearing the alarm go off. Damn, bro. Sled. Yeah, they upped the reward. It's 20,000 now. Wasn't it like 5,000 when it first started? Pennsylvania. PA. Sophie, what's up? Sophie. Mo said this would be the worst time to overcook your steak and set off the fire alarm.
So I'm told the neighbors are saying they see there's a helicopter coming.
Helicopter? Let me check out the light sights. Not seeing anything in the area. Maybe I need to refresh this page. I don't see anything.
Guys, I'm looking for some updates. So guys, though I haven't heard about a confirmed sighting today, I heard about last night's surveillance. I'm being told from a neighbor, 1 second, that about 2.5 hours ago he was spotted at the corner of Longwood's property, and that time gap would basically give him time to go to that valley. I don't know which valley everybody is referring to. When you guys text me, if you could be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, Nick had a drone. That'd be dope.
The valley is a realistic walk given a 2.5 hour time gap between the alleged sighting that I cannot confirm that sighting. I didn't hear about that firsthand, but what I know is that they found they obtained surveillance of the suspect on that property last night. They obtained it today, and I don't know if they told me in real time, and that's why the police swarmed that quick or what, but shortly after I reported that there was a confirmed sighting there last night on camera, police swarmed the area as we pulled in and they evacuated. So it's obvious that Longwood. Okay, so Valley Road at the bottom of Folly Hill. Gaylor Winery is the nearby winery that is being referenced. Nothing yet. We're waiting. We're waiting. All
right, man. We got that mushroom coffee. Mushroom Coffee. Welcome, everybody, man. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. There might be a chase, too. If there's a chase, we can do both. There was a couple of potentials, and they all got canceled.
1 second, guys. I'm sending a text.
So there's another potential chase. If it happens, we'll watch both at the same time. If you guys could hit the like button, too, I'd appreciate that. Mushroom coffee. It's supposed to be revitalizing and energetic. I wonder if it's really true, though. I don't know. Is it real for real? Can anyone else get broadcasted for Chester County to play? I didn't see it. Oh, let me check again. I didn't see it popping up. Chester County. Let's see what the other guy's saying. If he has anything.
Sorry, guys. I'm sitting here in the truck, trying to respond to a couple people. I'm trying to listen to some scanner traffic that I heard.
I got an ID now.
What kind of mushroom coffee?
I can get your ID number.
Hold on.
Okay.
So where the home alarm is going on. So it's on Folly Hill, and Valley connects to Folly Hill and Route 52. And people are saying that they saw a report from Fox 39 saying that there was a sighting today in Longwood Gardens. That's based on information they have. I don't have that information. The only information that I learned shortly after 5:30 is that authorities located surveillance footage of Danelo on Longwood Gardens property overnight. Shortly thereafter, we arrived to Longwood Gardens. It was open still, and it was open all day. So we arrived shortly after I got that text. And as soon as we pulled in, we saw everybody evacuating, and you guys saw that live, the evacuation.
Four Sigmatic. I got it off Amazon. Organic coffee with lion's mane and chaga mushrooms. Mental focus plus energy.
So I'm trying to find out more. Sorry, I'm being a
Enhanced
little quiet.
mental
I'm trying
focus.
to get information rather than repeating information.
Boost of energy. Long-term positive mood. I wonder what's this guy. Yeah, see, talking about. I wonder what his. I wonder if this guy's gotten any sleep. At some point, he's got to sleep. He's gonna get exhausted. He's just hiding out in somebody's barn. Let's see, Cavalcante.
Search parties, sightings, reported and confirmed.
Can you see the 1010 library?
Yeah. Can you let them know if that's okay?
And are they cutting something, or do I have to cut something?
I don't know at this point. I'll call them. People are asking, are we near Folly Hill Road? No, we were asked, or is any reporters? I don't know. None of our reporters are, because we've been asked to leave, and when we're asked to leave, we leave. So we didn't go exploring. We didn't really have a chance. By the time we got to a major response and we're shooting video, we were told to leave the area, and then a few minutes later we were told that search area has expanded. So we were out of the search area by the time we were told. So we didn't pursue
Chase is
anything.
still going too. Okay, see,
we just kind of came right here. Someone's asking me to explain what shimmy up a wall. Sorry, is that, yeah. He put his hands on the wall and has put on the one wall and has put his feet on the back wall, and he climbed up both walls with his hands and feet, almost like parkour style. So that's how he got out of. And the video's online if you want to look at it. It's pretty interesting. Not only how he got out, but that was the same way another prison escapee escaped 4 months earlier. Yeah, he crab walked. I like that. He crab walked. Backward crab walk. They love you people. Thank you.
Pace is still going. What time is it? Only been on 1:30, 9 o'clock.
If people were asking, am I at Northbrook? Cindy, am I at Northbrook in 926? Yes. There are, no, we're not far from Folly Hill Road. We're not far at all. We just can't go in there. Again, when we go to a scene, we try to get as close as possible while staying as safe as possible and staying out of law enforcement's way as much as possible. And they've been really good with us. I wish this camera's a little better. It's just... They've been really good with us with giving us access, and you know, usually with any scenes like this.
Spider-Man?
Law enforcement we really work well with law enforcement because we're all kind of doing the same thing. We're all in the same scenes usually, so. Anyone on Facebook in this neighborhood? Anyone on Facebook or... All
right, let's check out what
case
Nick is saying.
Sighting hits their area, and the group chat was really developed to help with sightings and stuff. It looks like they're sharing some sightings and whatnot. No information that would be used to jeopardize the investigation is being shared. Only information about sightings, locations.
It's called Super Creamer.
And stuff to that effect.
It is so freaking good. It's keto friendly too. All right, so we got 1,100 votes or 1,300 votes. Let's take a look. Oh, I got the wrong chat open here. Okay, there we go.
So I'm working real quick. I'm texting just about everybody.
38% say yes, he does have help. 62% say no, he doesn't have help. This guy's been, I guess he's had a hell of a run so far. Oh yeah, Super Creamer. This shit. Oh my god. You haven't, I've only heard of it recently. A friend of mine told me about it. It is so good. It's this stuff on the screen. It's like this purple thing right there. Super Creamer. Oh, it's amazing. Really, really good. And if you really need some sweets, you can put stevia too if you want to, but
Shut down temporarily.
No.
That whole place, everybody's like up.
So it's interesting that they're opening and closing areas.
I'd be up. I probably wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be a little bit paranoid.
Interesting.
Yeah, Dallas Alice. Some dude on his front porch protecting his
guys,
family
what
will get
we're
him.
looking at right now
Probably,
is,
yeah.
The Longwood Gardens property line. That's their property. This is private property. So it's very possible that he finessed his way from Longwood Gardens to a nearby neighborhood. So if you live anywhere near Longwood Gardens, what?
Yeah, these people, I'd be cautious. All these people in this area.
That works pretty damn good right there.
All right, guys. So we're able to let's light up that tree right there, if we can. Right? Oh, yeah. So there's
Rewired your end of your muffler wiring.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So you guys see the tree a lot better now. That's the tree we were talking about. That it could have been an animal, obviously.
Probably a possum.
Yeah. But you guys can see that field is.
Lies about 50 yards in the field.
You know, there's people that find
I
possums
see-
cute.
Imagine if you see them pop up.
I think they're, I don't know. They're not
All right,
cute.
so my law
They're kind of
enforcement source, so he
scary.
just said that the sighting that Fox 29 is talking about doesn't sound legitimate. The sighting was last night. That's the legitimate sighting. Last night was the real sighting that is confirmed through my sources. So I'm not sure where.
KTL on the way to pursuit. All right,
So
we might
right
have a
now
chase.
there is no sighting at Longwood Gardens. So as you guys can see, all they're doing right now at Longwood is they're. I'm not gonna say what they're doing, but it's not an official sighting right now at Longwood Gardens. That was, as far as I can tell, a rumor that was put out. It's not confirmed by anybody. So the information that I have is that there was an official sighting last night, and they have surveillance of him. And
Oh no. I'm gonna have to refresh. Let's see. Caught up. Yeah, by the way, yeah, make sure you guys check out Nick on
information
Twitter.
that I have is that there was an official sighting last night, and they have surveillance of him. And
Right. Oh, he dropped. I think no.
was an official sighting last night, and they have surveillance of him. And
Okay. By the way, the chase is over. They foot bailed. Let me just click his page. Yeah, he's on Twitter, and I put the links to his. I'm gonna check. It should be in the description.
sighting last night, and they have surveillance of
same
him.
thing.
And
Yeah, it's like frozen. All right. Yeah, he's on Twitter. Definitely check his page out. I wouldn't be able to see. We wouldn't be able to see a lot of the stuff that we're seeing if it wasn't for him streaming out there. Fox jumped in on it now, and so that helps too. But if you have Twitter, go follow him. And he's been having a lot of breaking updates as well. So and sometimes I can't jump on anyway. Like today, I couldn't jump on immediately when the started breaking. I had to wait a little bit. Let me check his page. I mean, I just can't imagine like the mentality, or I don't know, like at night rummaging through the forest, complete darkness, barely, like I don't know, the visibility must be super low. Oh, he's off. We'll give him a second.
So prompted a response. When we got here to Street Road, we were in the middle of the police response when law enforcement with tactical gear were getting out of their trunks with their long guns. There was a mounted patrol that showed up. Horses went into the woods, and fairly quickly, within about 15 or so minutes, they told us to leave, and not far after that, they expanded to the search zone. We expanded to the search zone 8 days later. We are now day 8. The search zone has expanded.
True.
Those of you who live in the Chad.
Now, who was that? LA says better than prison. True. This guy's, there's no way he's ever getting another chance at life again. Not that he had one anyway. But this is his chance in his head, I guess, if he escapes. Like the double murder. They even said that they're not going to put him back in that same prison. So this is like life or death for him. I don't know where he would try to go. It seems like he stayed in the same area. He's got to be super desperate. I saw somebody in the chat mention earlier too, like, you know, imagine this guy gets into a hostage situation or something. I mean, he's killed 2 people already. I mean, one a long time ago, and another one, I think, I forgot what year, not too long ago. Was it 2021 or something? So he's definitely capable of killing. I mean, he killed that woman, his ex-girlfriend, in front of the kids, 2 kids. So definitely the guy is heartless. So that whole thing too, where they're playing the recording of his mother in Portuguese, that I don't think that's gonna do shit. And I know I've heard some people say, you know, but some people really love their mother and stuff. But this, I don't think this guy's willing to throw that shit away for mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nick's having a little bit of problems, I think. All right.
Sorry, the western border, and above that is
Chapo Jr.?
Northbrook. So the western borders are Northbrook Road and North Walnut Road. The southern border is now Baltimore Pike, Route 1. The eastern border is Parkersville Road, and the northern border is Lenape Unionville Road. This search area has now increased to where it's getting a little closer to where he left the prison. So this search zone is as closest to the prison as it was since he escaped, judging by this map. So what seemed to be encouraging news earlier tonight with a potential sighting turned very differently to where the search zone has now expanded. And that's where we are tonight. We are on the western border of this search zone in Northbrook and Street Road, just north of Longwood Gardens.
That was funny. He said he's acting like the Taliban is after him.
There was a shelter-in-place order. People were, guests and employees, told to leave. And tenants, we understand there are some tenants who live on that property. They are being told to shelter in place tonight.
Elsa, thank you so much for the 7
thanks everyone
months.
for hanging on to the stream.
Thank you for the 7-month membership. Whoop, whoop. And also on Twitch, thank you, Ether. That's how you say Ethereal. Thank you so much for the 2-month resubscribing. Yeah, I guess Nick got kicked off, or I guess his connection's maybe being funky over there. Maybe Twitter's giving him a hard time. We still got this Fox feed.
Kennett Square produces most of the, I believe it's most of the, a good majority of the country's mushroom industry comes not just from Pennsylvania, but right here in Kennett Square. A lot of mushroom farms. It is a big deal. This mushroom festival is happening this weekend. I don't believe there was any talk of canceling it. I'm sure there was, but I think they are going to kind of take what they've been taking law enforcement, their guidance on what they should do, and I do at the very minimum, if there is a mushroom festival, which it's still on, there's going to be a lot of heavy security and perhaps maybe some security protocols put in place. So I know they were really hoping so that could happen tonight. Mainly because I think this area just needs a little bit of happiness, a little bit of, positive news. Something to escape what these folks here in this area have been really uptight and anxious and sleepless nights for. The woods are for the last 8 nights. So having a little celebration like that, especially the premier celebration of this area, would hate to see it canceled.
Mushroom Festival. That might be a good cover though. He attends the Mushroom Festival. I mean, he'd probably stick out though. I guess like a sore thumb.
There's a mushroom right here.
Ooh.
There's a mushroom right here.
Oh.
There's everywhere you go.
Halfway between Philadelphia and Baltimore lies the land of fungi. This small region produces over 70% of America's mushrooms.
Wow,
This
I didn't know
is
that.
Kennett Square. Population 6,701. And every fall, mycelium madness descends on this Pennsylvania hamlet in all of its forms. Welcome to the mushroom capital of the world.
I'm Dylan Thuris reporting for Atlas Obscura, and this is Small Town, Big Story.
It's made with reishi mushroom,
Yeah.
lemon, and all the rose parts, tips, buds, and petals.
Is this your first time at the Mushroom Festival?
This is my second time.
This is your second time.
So I'm super happy to be back.
They gotta sell real shrooms there too, right? Like actual tripping shrooms.
Okay, or psychedelic. There is this mystique around mushrooms, but also a visceral fear people have around mushrooms. Now that regulation is catching up with our need, there's a lot of great research being done. I was astounded by the success rate of this very simple, ancient medicine that we've always had, but we're afraid to use.
Okay, all right. Sidetrack. Nick back. Mushroom Festival. Is that him?
And he slipped away.
There you go.
But there was no sighting tonight, as far as I know, according to my sources, at Longwood Gardens. My sources confirm 100% that he was there last night, and there is surveillance of him, which will probably come out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I want to
So
see that.
the
Surveillance?
activity at Longwood appears to be out of an abundance of caution. So after I received the text message, we proceeded straight to Longwood Gardens, and shortly after, the place was swarmed. Police descended on the place within minutes after our arrival. It was an interesting scene, and I believe it was related to the text message I received because the timing was very peculiar. Literally, when I got the text, we headed straight to the garden, and now there's a chopper overhead. So last night was the sighting. Okay, guys? So to ease any misinformation, I'm not saying let your guard down if you're local. Be very vigilant. But there was not a sighting tonight as far as any of the... Let me check because I just got another text. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't understand exactly why they descended on the place rather rapidly. I know what they are doing, what one agency at least is doing on the property, but it appears that the sighting 100% was last night at Longwood Gardens, and it's on surveillance. The home alarm, I'm not sure if there are any updates on that. So I'm not sure where people heard about tonight's sighting. Can somebody that's able to comment
I think it was,
about where they saw that?
Fox had said a security guard.
No, I'm not, but there's literally an army of residents behind me, so we're safe.
Can I comment on this thing?
Does anybody know who said there was a sighting tonight? Who reported about a sighting, or was it a rumor on Twitter?
Oh, I can't comment on this thing. Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, commenting is off. Ugh.
That was prompted because of the surveillance footage. That's what caused the shelter in place. Because he's in the area. Doesn't mean he's on the gardens. And what's interesting is as they were searching Longwood Gardens for a good chunk of the week, he was there apparently, and they didn't catch him because he surfaced shortly after they left and after they were getting ready to reopen. It was so yesterday Longwood Gardens, am I right, was Longwood Gardens was closed yesterday, right?
Yes.
So yesterday Longwood Gardens was closed. He was there when it was closed, and somehow he left the property late last night. That is the footage that law enforcement has. It's him leaving the property. So it makes sense as to why the surrounding areas are being kind of swarmed with law enforcement. This perimeter has proven to be pretty fruitless since the beginning. I mean, they have been semi-close, but I'm assuming the perimeter is just very loose and easy to get out of. But again, there is no sighting tonight, and it's important to kind of ease the misinformation. I'm not saying don't remain vigilant. You never know. There's no update. Let me find out about that unit, about the BORTAC. I'm going to...
All right, so what happened? Okay, so real quick, though. So they did evacuate this place. I'm pretty sure I thought I heard them say that something about a security guard had spotted him. I don't know where they got that from. Police are heading to possible burglary. So this is the dispatch audio from earlier. Let's see.
Yeah, 627, okay. Clear. I just received possible burglary. 835 Macomb Lane, 835 Macomb Lane. So text in 911. Yeah, 627, okay.
I still want to see what Fox is saying.
Where is Pennsbury? Pennsbury Township is nearby. I don't think is no longer in the zone anymore.
Somebody said the Ritz-Carlton Hotel.
He will be sent to a higher security prison. Keep in mind, he was on his way there. When you are convicted in a county, or in the state court in a county, you will go to a state prison. You go to a assessment facility. That would be your first state prison. It's where they go to send you to your first visit if you're doing time. But Cavalcante had been convicted, and he was still awaiting that transfer to a state prison. I know county prisons don't like to have convicted murderers in their prison for too long. I know that. I've talked to wardens. I talked to a judge and a former district attorney today about that. And they tell me that their biggest question is, what the heck was he doing there? A convicted murderer still in a county prison a week after he was convicted. Those are questions that judge would like to know. And I think maybe the theory is they didn't have the staff yet. It wasn't scheduled yet, but...
We're going through the... Do what they're doing.
Copperheads, not copperheads, moccasins. But they're by the water.
Okay.
Spiders and shit, yeah.
So,
pants on, you're fine.
Yeah. Fine about that at this point.
You can't really tell from standing over there, but standing in it, this stuff is thick.
Yeah, and that's why they're having a hard time,
there.
guys. Look, imagine.
Oh, there's a chopper. Baltimore is circling Baltimore. Let me get this on the feed. Look, now, the camera feed.
There he is. He's gone. So you guys see? Boom. You see how easy that is?
Show it
to hide out. It's literally, if somebody drives by and you duck, there's no chance you're gonna see. No, guys, there's no bears in these.
Yeah, be careful now. Oh, so there's some sort of.
Yeah, this is as close to the manhunt as you're gonna get.
What is this shit?
We're literally gonna show you guys the atmosphere, or I mean the surrounding. And is that open right here? Like there's less.
Oh, that's just for irrigation. Yeah.
You guys see this? See how there's space to hide?
So you're basically his height.
You see how there's space to hide? And literally, like, that resident is about his height. So, look at what they're dealing with.
It gets higher.
Now, in this, the thermal imaging will work, unless it's kind of cold. The water. I mean, now that it won't.
I've been told it won't if you're laying down because of the.
So this is Baltimore Pike.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why it's circling around here.
I mean, that's from.
Yeah.
Oh, got too close.
Yeah, but any information at this point is worth noting. Let me refocus this. I just have to keep this stupid light on.
This is crazy.
But you guys see this?
Whoa, how far are we in? 20 feet?
I'm gonna come where you are. I am now soaked. This is all right, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Irrigation thing, I believe.
Maybe he's small enough to get in this thing. You never know.
Oh man, I don't know. Hello.
But guys, look at this. Like, I can sleep right here, and I mean, I'd be bit by, I'm sure I'd have a lot of ticks on me, but look, let's get low. You guys see this? Imagine this. This is the kind of atmosphere this guy's sleeping in and hiding in. It's impossible to see. And I'm gonna turn off the lights.
Wow, look how dark it is.
Now look. So catch me if you can in this. And look how quiet it is. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Get low on the windows. You should roll around too to get the real experience. Roll around in the dirt.
You guys see how quiet? Now cars are driving by. They don't even know I'm here. They don't even know I'm here. So I'm literally in the same sort of atmosphere that Danelo is in. You cannot see anything. I'm gonna light it up now. Boom. But look. I'm gonna show them how dark it is first. So see how dark, and then you guys can't see anything, and then boom. It's a bed. This is better than a prison bed. It's cool. The leaves or the whatever these are, they're
I think it's corn.
The corn stalk or whatever over here is it's wet, so it makes you cold when you lay down in here. So this is how he'd be able to survive, and it goes on for acres.
How many acres does Longwood have?
It's gotta be a lot. But let's head out of here before they think we're him. With our luck.
Ford, another side.
Yeah, I'm sure they give them insurance in prison.
Yeah, right. Should we get back? Get down?
Well, I wouldn't get down. People are stupid and they'll...
But you guys see. I mean, that's literally the kind of conditions this dude is in. Our luck, it's the grumpy trooper. And now, guys, look. Literally, I'm soaked, which shows that you become very cool in those areas. You can easily cool down by sleeping in there. And it explains why his clothes look so raggedy and wet and really gross, you know. So that's what it's like in the fields. It was an interesting perspective to show you guys on the ground how it would look like with the dark and how hard it is to be noticed. I'm sending some text messages out. So I've got So I'm told that Sir just walked into a valley on Folly Hill. Let me see how far we are. How far are we from?
Everyone says that you keep on losing your signal, just FYI.
Am I really? Okay.
That's just the word on the street.
Did they see the cornfield?
Let's see, I'll
And here's this. Can you here, you want
see the cornfield.
how far are we from this? Let me see. That's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna read that. So guys, we just went into. That's a residence. So, is that far from here? So guys, there is some activity at Folly Hill, or is that what it's called? Folly
Hill is where Gaylor,
Okay.
where they wanted you to set up earlier.
Okay.
Did you ever make your way over there?
No.
If you were to come down straight from Ace Hardware and continued straight coming that way, you would have eventually
Wound up there.
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. Do you guys know where Valley Road is? They did see you in the cornfields.
Okay.
But the signal's faint. No, because my friends were saying Nick's losing his signal.
Oh. I mean, we are in the middle of Pennsylvania.
We are in the middle of Pennsylvania, right? I don't know.
Sorry, I'm that girl. Quick recap.
Folly's Road. Do you know where Valley is, Mitch? Where is Valley?
What I need to do is get a bunch of locals to run my DMs, so that way we can sort through tips. All right, guys. And again,
if you look from here through that telephone pole at a 15-degree angle, there is a emergency response vehicle on that. Not red and blue, but it's yellow.
The cornfield presentation was incredibly helpful, by the way, according to.
Thank you.
See that blinking light?
Yeah.
That's where it's at. That's the drone.
So let me make a call. I'm going to call another reporter that's in that area to ask him if there's any activity.
Is that by, so I guess you would turn right here and then left to the next road and go to North Northwood?
We go down to 926
I think he is now.
Okay, Valley is behind. Okay, so
Yeah, that other guy made it out of the cornfield, guys. He's good.
so with your source there.
So, Roro, thank you for the super chat. Leslie B, thank you so much for the super chat as well.
Valley is again. This is all the activity seems to be.
I mean, when you say recap, I don't know if you've been following the story at all, or like you're wondering what happened today. You're wondering. I mean, he's an escaped convicted murderer, a double murderer. Really, he was convicted here in the U.S. He ran away. The first murder was in Brazil, and he fled the country. And then he came over here and then killed his ex-girlfriend, stabbed her 38 times in front of 2 children. He's been on the run for like 8 days now, and there's a little bit of confusion about whether there was a sighting today or not. Fox said there was. There was a bunch of police at this place called Longwood. This is in Pennsylvania, and I don't know. That's kind of. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when you say recap, are you just talking about today or like the entire thing? You know. Yeah, people would tell me to play somebody else's video, and I can't because I had the person strikes channels. That's what I heard, you know. So I just don't see the point in risking getting a strike or having issues like that. There's just no point, you know. I don't have any issues using Fox, and also this guy Nick, he said anybody can use this video feed, so I'm not gonna play somebody else's stuff and cause unnecessary problems, you know.
Jeff J, do you see that? Do you have any pictures? Can you tell me? Lenape and Uniontown Road. Lenape and Uniontown Road. Something just happened?
Something over here. I don't know what though. Someone put up a skylift and then it just dropped.
What? No, I'm good. No,
Okay.
I'm not crossing that path. I'm good.
So okay. You're not there.
Let's see. Did this chopper leave? Oh, he left. Oh, he's still circling, right? Oh, he's still circling.
So
okay.
that helicopter I was telling you about, still searching, still making that same circle around Baltimore Pike and Chandler Road.
I gotta find out where that's at.
That is not really near where we believe that there is a heavy response happening as we speak.
Baltimore Pike. I feel like I saw it earlier.
Is everyone okay? Oh boy.
Oh, it's to the right. Let me see. Oh, it's to the right of Longwood Gardens. Okay.
Why are they running? I think there was there may have been a minor accident with some equipment here.
Where are you, motherfucker? Where are you? Didn't you tell me that you love... It literally runs through. It's US 1, Baltimore Pike. It literally runs through. Okay. The thing here. Here it is, US 1.
And I'll tell you what happened.
Hold on for a second. Get an update on what just happened here. I think I know what happened, but hold on for a second.
Baltimore Pike. And what? In Hickory Road. Or yeah, West Pensbury Way. Independence Way. There it is, finally.
I'm not gonna.
No, I know. Just to give you a little update of what happened here. We have apparently it was an accident.
Oh, hell no.
Here. It has nothing to do with the search other than
what?
Okay. I'm just going to mention what happened. This has nothing to do with the search, people, but you saw people running. That is a scissor lift, an industrial scissor lift that someone had brought in to try to get, I believe, the media to rent or something. This guy brought a scissor lift to get a better viewpoint of the...
Wow.
Of any action that's going on here, and I think they were putting the scissor lift up and it collapsed. And now there is a response. Not what we needed. Of course, you don't want to pull any kind of resources away from what's going on, but it looks like I do know someone was hurt. So that is a collapsed scissor lift. that someone had brought here to try to get a better. It wasn't media. This was, I believe, a private owner or something who may have brought this here to get a better view or to get it from the media or give it to the media to do. Anyway, that was unrelated to the search. Unfortunately, it happened, and apparently someone was injured.
Trying to come up. No pun intended.
Yeah, he almost did hit a power line.
Oh my God.
Okay, I got to step off here for a second, guys. Got to do some work.
You guys are dumb, man. Sophies. Wow, man. What are the chances right there?
Where do I gotta? People are asking where do I gotta go. I gotta go right here. I gotta go right here, where I've been for the last 4 nights, for hours at a time. I am actually writing right now. I'm putting together our script and our report for our 10 o'clock news, which is coming up in just about 24 minutes from now. So I do have to go. I will be here. I'll try to put a scanner up so you can hear it. But I'll give you back to the scene.
Okay. I was eating a little bit. I don't want to really eat on camera. I mean, I've done it before, but... A friend of mine had a pretty bad injury. I was to her too.
And that is the ambulance arriving for this injury here.
It's kind of hot in here too. Oh, that's the scissor lift, by the way, for anybody who was wondering. I'm gonna turn down the AC. It's kind of hot. All right, man. So yeah, we had a car accident. That's the biggest update tonight. Is a unrelated, kind of unrelated. It was just somebody trying to get a better view, and they were saying possibly to even maybe try to charge the media or something. Damn, this shit. So it fell over. What a shit show. Probably TikTokers.
Guys, just to give you an idea what's going on here, this is unrelated to the search, kind of. What you're seeing right there is there was an injury. Actually, there's a person on that. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, shit. Was there? Did they lay it out? Or no?
That person...
Oh, there's somebody laying down.
Came here, from what we understand, to provide a scissor lift, an industrial type of scissor lift to the media here. No, I don't think no one. I think he wanted to offer his services of this industrial scissor lift to the media, and then he himself pulled over and put up the scissor lift in order, I guess, to get some pictures, but it collapsed.
Wow.
So now you see Longwood Fire Rescue, who deal, they're basically on the property of Longwood Gardens, attending to this person. It's really sad. Again, it's, it's...
Dante's still out there at large, too.
So that's, again, an offshoot to what's happening here. So, yeah, hydraulic failure, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I had no idea what he was trying to do. There's nothing to see here. There's really nothing to see here.
We have to watch, though. We got to keep watching.
And it's a shame that there's an injury because of this. They're probably trying to destabilize him, or so he doesn't move.
Oh yeah, blonde hair. I thought it was that green hair at first. I guess it was the lights. I mean, I
don't know. Do you want me to keep on this shot? Do you want me to move? Should I keep on the shot? Should I move? Because this doesn't have to do with the search. This is kind of a secondary thing that happened next to us.
You're the news, man. You gotta report it. We gotta. I mean, it's not like it's gory or anything. It looks like they're. I mean, I don't know if they're okay.
All right, we're keeping it.
Keep it. You gotta keep the shot. Keep the shot. Yeah, keep it. Of course you have to. You can't turn away.
I got another phone call. Hold on.
The executives say keep it. What a night. What a night of being all over the place. I'm back. You want Nick now? Okay, let's do Nick. Let's listen to Nick for a bit here.
As you guys can see, like literally we have like a party of neighbors, so we're not too concerned about the guy popping out.
With the airplanes, they're flying at, instead of like 1,600 feet.
Let me give you guys a better shot a little bit.
Scanners.
No, I'm trying to show them that we have they're like, you guys are safe. Are you safe? You can see the shadows of how many of us are here.
Yeah.
Safe? Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely safe. I mean, look.
You have to be an absolute moron to come up here. He's turned himself.
Yeah, if he walks up to us, he has better luck with the marshals, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, so,
I mean, is the reward dead or alive?
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Oh, I mean, I think if he's lunging at us, I would assume. I'm not going to answer that on live just in case he pops out. Again, guys, lethal force is only authorized by law enforcement.
Nah, man.
So as you guys can see,
we're authorized.
Look at the shadows of how many of us are now here. It has turned into a manhunt party. And right across the street is Longwood Gardens. And we went into that. We went into that field and we showed you guys how wild the scene is. You can lay down in there and nobody's going to see you at all. Literally, you can probably go a couple of feet in and be fine. We just did comb the cornfield. We did, and we laid down in it. We showed you guys how easy it was to pop down, get up. There's gaps where you can lay down. It's more comfortable likely than a prison cot. So he's living it up right now if he's in a field like that, especially with today's rain. It's a very cool, he's very cooled off in there. So the heat, whatever heat there was, and straight ahead, look at that.
The plane? Oh, it's the helicopter. Is that the chopper circle?
Yeah, see that. So like, it's literally, I'll show you again. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us that are here. And I haven't received any texts from law enforcement in a little bit. The last text I received, for those of you guys that are just watching, is that there was no sighting today at Longwood Gardens. The sighting was last night, and it was captured on surveillance.
The helicopter's flying east of Longwood Gardens for the people that just were joining. There's a helicopter going in circles. This is right around here, this area.
So we can't get to that location, as you guys just heard from a lot of neighbors.
So
they tried
in the old church
they
area.
tried to go there. Let me make sure I'm not full of ticks or anything, but they tried and it didn't work. It shut off. But I'll show you guys the corn again. And if there's no activity here in the next like 20, 30 minutes, we're obviously going to move. I'm waiting to find out more areas. Hong, can you text the group chat, ask him where are they stationed and what's the closest we can get, and then call Jonathan.
Yeah, helicopter. I don't know, because I think that's is that a news chopper?
You see, neighbors are out and they're looking for this guy. They're tired of relying on. This is exactly what the law enforcement didn't want, but residents are fed up. And at this point, obviously, it's not working with their strategy. So a lot of residents are driving around and taking things into their own hands, and that's legal. I mean, they're not going through the perimeter. If this guy pops out, they're ready. And I'm sure that they're driving around more than just this area. They're driving around the entire region. So at this point, the convicted murderer has a better chance of, if he runs into law enforcement, he's probably safer than he will be if he runs into a lot of.
That's a drone.
No, that's a plane. And look how low that plane is, guys.
That's exactly what the drone looked like last night.
That's a plane? I don't see anything on this though. Let's see. Oh, that's a plane flying by.
No. You guys
right
can
there.
see. It's a very. For those of you guys that are local, text. How do we get to call him? So how do we get to where you are? So I'm asking other YouTubers, and I'm also asking some reporters. But a lot of the reporters that I know are actually just right there at where those police lights are, where the scissor lift fell. And that is definitely, I mean, the sky is lit up with, whoa, okay. Oh, I thought there was going to be, sorry. It looked like the guy was going to T-bone this guy.
No, you're fine. Just don't turn right.
So,
Yeah, you do know that's the accident, though. Right here. That's the accident.
yeah.
Okay.
So I have some friends over there that are working, and they say, so guys, we're going to find another spot in probably like 20 minutes or so. I'll show you the. Hopefully, then I'm going to get back to charge the phone. Yeah. All right, let's go. So we're going to go together. We've got the new dream team over here going through a field trip. So we're heading in. We're waiting for this guy to pass. You can go.
Come on, people. Don't drop. Gas pedal's on the right.
I don't even know who.
She said she's famous.
Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. So here we are. Like, we're literally us two.
Field trip.
We're going into the cornfield for a legit field trip. The definition of one. One more time. So let me hit the share button for you guys, so that way, in case people want to hop on.
Going for a trip in the woods.
Doesn't this make you want to frolic?
Come out. See, I would love to be a U.S. Marshal. Now that I think about it, this would be fun to walk around all day. But in this weather.
I feel majestic.
Yeah, it's very.
I feel like I could get my frolic on.
So while the perimeter is a little further out, obviously,
cornfield trip.
Residents are fed up and they want to make sure their neighborhoods are safe, which is why they're driving around. They're all gathered.
Crazy. So that woods there borders the construction zone on the new entrance to Longwood.
Okay.
That woods line there borders the ass end of the construction zone.
Okay.
So Conservatory Road is another 500 yards past that wood line.
Okay.
Not even, which is the edge of actual Longwood proper. We're still on Longwood property here, but that's Longwood proper, like fence.
Okay. So it's possible he could have. Is there a fence?
Like it's a vague fence around some of the stuff.
Okay.
It's mostly just the anti-stupid people fence, so it's not really that hard to go around.
Yeah, and guys, like, well, the lantern's gonna die, so if he pops out, we're gonna have to hit him in the head with it instead of use it as a spotlight. It's very.
I mean, like.
Oh, we got ourselves.
I am 6 foot tall.
This guy's 6 foot.
And that's
You see?
7 foot, 6.5 foot tall piece of corn.
Yeah. So it shows you how easy it is to hide around here.
I really never realized this is how thick corn grows.
Yeah, this is bizarre.
I lived around it my whole life, just never been.
That's not corn.
No time better than now. Looking for a
that's not
convicted
corn.
murderer who is on the loose, guys.
What's that? Just wheats or something?
And yeah, this guy is very ready to find something. You guys see? And he's 6 foot, so if he's able, like literally, when a car drives by, if you duck, there you go. He's gone. And there he is, Danelo. Just like that. You see how easy it is to hide on this property? It's literally insane how easy
That
it
guy's
is.
5 feet
there
tall.
are drones everywhere.
So the 5 feet tall.
He's trying to find where we're streaming from, probably. They've been doing that for a while.
Cavalcante
So
is
whoever's
5 feet
beeping, we're
tall.
way far up the road. But you guys can see it's like a party of neighbors looking to figure out what's going on. And they're hoping he pops out. They're ready for him. It would be a godsend for some of these neighbors for him to come out and approach their property, because they know he's in the area. They're remaining vigilant and they're ready to do what they have to do to keep their families safe and put an end to this nightmare that has taken over the Chester County, Delaware, the state of Delaware, at least the border, and the surrounding areas.
Yeah,
and again, like just by going through that, if I was like hot, I just cooled down a lot. And this goes on for, I mean, acres and acres. And this is just one side.
Apparently Fox is reporting on the scissor lift collapse.
Yeah.
And not the guy.
And another interesting thing somebody just brought up is how we're able to walk through the cornfield nilly-willy, and there's no police.
Okay, who's this coming up here?
Yeah, who's that?
And that does show that, I mean, if he is on the run and if he is getting away.
I mean, I would assume that if there's anybody out there looking at thermal or anything like that, they see a group of people here and they see two idiots over there in the field. They're not going to
with a cell phone, you know. But again, there are drones out. There are helicopters out. There's an unrelated, well, semi-unrelated accident up the road.
That's an airliner.
But yeah, you guys saw firsthand at least the brush. And if they don't catch them tonight, we'll show you guys some more areas tomorrow. And that's what's interesting is whoever's in charge of this operation, they're hosting a party tomorrow. Well, not a party. I guess it is sort of a party with coffee and snacks for members of the media at the command center where they want to show off the technology they're using.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
So instead of showing off the technology, I think it's best that they deploy that technology and not give him a heads up of what they have. If he does have a cell phone and he sees this, that's going to raise a lot of red flags. I don't know if I have the text on me. Oh, Hong's got the other phone. But yeah,
Give me that.
I wonder about that. Some people have mentioned tunnels.
Yeah,
or
guys. So
something.
my phone is at 16%. So I'm going to charge it up in the truck as we go. If we go to
that's pretty close, Grumpy.
Get a solid route.
510.
And there goes
maybe 511, but a 510.
He's outside of the corn, and if he's a few feet in, you're not going to see him. Yeah, if you have neighbors that are farmers or they have large properties, I'm sure by now a lot of them are watching the stream. Light your properties up. Be vigilant. If you hear something, call the police. And obviously if you're armed, be ready just in case the police don't respond in time, which they have been responding rather rapidly and rather quickly. from the outset of this. It's not like the response time is too slow, but we were able to maneuver through this field, maneuver through the field.
You want to stay? Oh, yeah, I'll walk. Okay. Thank you, though. All righty.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I mean, it's very sad that people are getting to know this place
For the wrong reasons.
for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful place.
No, it is. And
yeah.
hopefully they catch this guy rather soon. Hopefully tonight.
Day 8 now?
Yeah. Today is the second week. So guys, again, I just got a text from law enforcement. 0 sightings. 0 sightings. So all of the movement right now, and then if you scroll up, you can see.
They're just guessing.
This is what they're doing in the.
It's just guessing. So maybe they don't know shit. Maybe they're not onto anything.
Guys, so there's really not much activity at Longwood or anywhere. All the activity they're seeing, obviously, they're just following up on leads, but there aren't any confirmed sightings, which is alarming. The last confirmed sighting, which you'll hear about either tomorrow or in 2 days from other media networks, is that there was a sighting last night at Longwood Gardens on surveillance. I mean, I don't know if it was a hiker's camera or a hunting camera or the garden surveillance.
The media said there was one earlier today too.
There was no sighting today, and last night's sighting is confirmed 100%, and that came from a very reliable source. Bro. So maybe tomorrow they'll release the footage. If they don't, I'm sure they will by Saturday or Sunday. You guys can't see last night's sighting. So that at around 5:45, I got the text, and I told you guys about it immediately. I hopped on live just to let you know that I received the text of a confirmed sighting from law enforcement officials.
Did they say where the sighting was? I know they said Longwood, but where in Longwood? No information?
Yeah, so...
Do they, not want to catch this guy?
Well, they're not officially. So officially, this is what's interesting. The police officially won't comment about the sighting. I asked them in person, and when I asked them, can you confirm last night's sighting, they said, we can't talk right now, and they drove off, and that's when we were standing by Longwood Gardens.
I guess in a way they don't want all the good old boys to show up with shotguns and four-wheelers.
Good old boys.
But neighbors should be vigilant, even if they don't release the footage right off the bat. They should tell people in that area that he was seen, which they did. They did say he was seen at Longwood, but that was yesterday, not today. So we're going to get ready to gear up and head toward another scene, and you're welcome to join us if you want. And we could come. I don't know. You have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I got work tomorrow. Everybody else in America.
Yeah. I'm losing track of days. I thought it was Friday. Probably a little.
It's Thursday at 10 o'clock.
It depends. So sometimes we leave and then something pops off, so we end up staying. If it's no matter what, we're going to be streaming, obviously, guys. Probably until 1. We're going to try to go to Unionville and Lenape. Somebody dropped the pin of where CERT is at, but that's just. I'm assuming they're just
that way.
Unionville, Lenape, and Folly Hill.
Don't you worry. Yeah, Chris stepped out.
Okay. Hong has the exact address. Hong, can you show them the address of...
What's the address of this next place?
All right, guys. So we're going to go for a ride and try to find some activity. This was a cool spot to visit, and we don't want to stay here for a while.
Okay, so he's going to go look for a spot.
If you can...
Oh, shit.
If you have a TV in front of you, I'd love for you to go on Fox 29 right now as for this live shot. See the latest, because we have Shawnette Wilson, my colleague, who's also working on this story, talking to people at Longwood Gardens who actually came up here to enjoy a day at these famous Longwood Gardens and were evacuated from here. So give me just a few minutes. Bear with me. Thank you. And I'm sorry I have to keep this camera on because of our broadcast coming up.
Hey. Okay, old. Oh no. Yes, me. All right, let me put on the other audio.
So it doesn't take any batteries. It's chargeable, and so I'm finding out about that winery stuff right now, and that's where we're gonna head toward.
Ooh, yeah, let's go to the winery.
In a couple of minutes. We could charge it. Yeah, start in the
4D. My wife works for Energizer. I'll just go get you one.
Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's what I mean. Like the neighbors here are very cool, and this guy's wife works for Energizer. So we're gonna have some batteries to power
nice.
The lantern.
Very nice.
And guys, he's not cornered in anywhere.
We're back.
So guys, there are no sightings whatsoever tonight. Law enforcement is bungling around trying. I put it no because what I do is on this phone I'll show text messages from him, like not from the group chat obviously, but like.
Oh, I got you.
You know
okay.
what I mean? But
I was like, what the heck?
yeah, on my actual phone, I changed it on that one.
That's smart.
Yeah, so, just in case.
It's not like, oh my God, it's Steve Jobs.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's real-time information from
Fox 5, real-time news.
Literally real-time info from those directly involved. There are no sightings. There is no the activity that people are reporting right now. It's a lot of hype. And we're not going to jump in on the hype.
It's a pretty boring area, and some escaped murderers around here, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody go find him.
And a lot of the networks and the, obviously, they need a story. And this is a story if they say that there's a lot of activity, but the activity is routine. It's a routine activity. The last sighting, as I said, was last night. And it's not going to, so people that can't comment, it's because there's for some reason Twitter did something to my account where
like yesterday we could comment.
Yeah, everybody was able to comment, and then after the activity got overwhelming, I guess they want to monetize off of it.
Saying that a private company is suppressing you?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. That doesn't sound true.
So guys, we're gonna slowly pack up and head toward that area, just in case. And we're going to take a ride. You guys like those little rides to see the area. But he's not, there's a lot of rumors going around that they have him cornered or that they have him spotted.
It's a massive pain in the ass to get there.
Yeah, it is going to be a problem getting there. But again, what you're seeing are the like choppers and the drones, but they're looking for possible movement and leads. And they don't have any yet. And like I said yesterday, remember I said, guys, there's a lot happening tonight and today. I'll wait till these trucks go by. There's a scissor lift that fell. That's a scissor lift.
Yeah, that's what broke.
That's what broke. So, guys, as far as the activity is concerned, yesterday I told you that around 10:30 at night, when a lot of my sources were going home for the night, they said that we have to leave early tonight because tomorrow we have a lot of work to do. And I'm assuming this is what they mean. Yeah, they're out there actively working and placing a lot of technology in the fields, in the woods. I'm not going to get into specifics, but that's what they're doing. They're placing methods that basically, I don't know how to word it, but it's
something over there,
electronics that will be able to pick him up, or sensors and stuff like that. They're placing a lot of state-of-the-art material, which we mentioned last night that they were going to do today. And this is them doing that. When police swarmed Longwood Gardens, it's because they found that surveillance footage, which obviously led them to believe.
Step this way a little bit. You see the one just above the
yeah.
That thing is swooping up and down very quickly. It's kind of slowed down now, but it was.
And it's staying mobile.
But it was going up and down really fast. Something just flew through the woods.
Was that? Did you see that?
I saw that, yeah.
Red light or something?
Yeah.
So something just went through the woods.
That's 926 we're looking at through those woods there.
Oh, okay.
So that's a...
It might be a tail light?
Maybe.
That was very weird.
Really weirdly bright.
That was... Yeah. And that drone is leaving.
Look how crazy that thing's flying.
You guys can see that drone right there. It's now it's like cruising very quickly, and I'm talking about this right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Look, now it's going up and down. I wonder if that's a sign. I wonder if that's a sign like, hey, come here. it's going up again, and now it's stationary.
Okay. What's going on, man? Did he freeze? Oh no, he's still there.
And perhaps Longwood Gardens might send this guy a bill for a membership fee. The fact that he's been camping out on their grounds for so long.
I think it's like $250 a year too.
And they can take that out of his commissary when he's caught, or I guess add it to the funeral expense if he's taken to the morgue.
Oh, he left.
But
Chopper left.
It's interesting how the gardens decided to open today.
Oh, back to the airport.
They were open all day until they found that surveillance footage. And now I'm led to believe that when I got the text that it was found in real time, because we, again, for the second time, essentially arrived to the location before law enforcement, and that wasn't the goal. So we're going to start heading slowly to another scene, because I have to definitely charge this.
Man, is
I'm
that
going
it?
to hop in because we have to charge the phone. So we can slowly
pop, Scott, pop.
So we're gonna hop in. Let's slowly pack up and go.
Oh, this video
what did
came
they
out.
say? Is there a spot? Did they say they want to? Well, I guess we'll go on a cruise and figure it out. Oh, that's the coolest. You show the dog.
Actually,
Look at this guy.
I heard something where someone's
You ready?
Oh, I have one of those for riding my bike.
Jen is on tour, about to turn her loose.
And she's got her vest over here that lights up. That's smart. I have to get one of those for my mom. For the dog.
Oh, look at the dog.
But yeah, guys, people are vigilant, and you guys can see how vigilant neighbors are. As soon as they see something, they pop out, ready to go. Yeah, thank you, man. We're gonna move around because I have to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a Twitter account. So.
A lot of people don't, and they made one just for this, and they were able to comment, but now Twitter made it so you have to pay to comment on this. Like, you have to subscribe to Twitter Blue, and
they're not free on your end.
No, I'm not getting it. Like, I'm not getting anything out of it.
Oh, Murray, thank you so much for the super chat. I didn't see that. Stepped away. Thank you.
No, it's bizarre.
So, man, all right, let me see. Is there anything else done for tonight? It's kind of dead. So Nick is saying that his police sources say that there was no sighting today, though the media said, I mean, multiple times, I heard them say that, let me check it out right here. So the media said, and I saw this reported earlier today too, that sighting of escaped prisoner Danelo Cavalcante near Longwood Gardens before 12 p.m. today. Police are searching an area close to Longwood Gardens after reported sighting of Cavalcante. But there was also a confirmed sighting last night on camera in that Longwood area. But then I thought it was Fox that said, when we first started this stream, I thought they said that there was a security guard at Longwood that saw him. I don't know. So a lot of back and forth. Then we had somebody that was on the lift. Yeah, it's true too. The search area has expanded. I mean, I don't know. Shit, the way this thing is looking. I mean, the way this shit is looking, they're all over the place, bro. Initial perimeter expanded and then expanded again. Storms tomorrow. Helicopter can't go under the conditions. Another burger night, right? It's nothing, man. All right, I think we'll cut it now. Let's see what else he's saying.
New directions as possible.
Yeah.
If there's some breaking stuff, I'll jump back on tonight. If not, I'll probably try to get some rest. I'm gonna go to the PTA tomorrow morning after Maddie's school. I'm gonna infiltrate. But
did you text me that alert, Maddie? Yeah. Do you have my number?
Okay. Well, good luck getting down there.
Yep.
Thank you, and stay safe. And obviously, if you see anything, guys,
avoid all.
CN said the perimeter is going to end up covering the entire map soon. That shit just keeps expanding.
I'm sure we'll somehow wind up in the middle of something.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow.
Next on Twitter.
Nice to meet you all.
World of Twitter. You can find them. The link is in the description. But you can also just
Do you need a ride back to home?
yeah, you can the description.
Yeah, we'll give you a ride. Yeah, we'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, if you want
We're gonna
something
give
to
him a ride
watch.
home before we head.
Since I'm getting off, you can watch Nick or you can watch Fox. What is it? Fox 29. I'm assuming they're gonna come back at some point. It still says we'll be right back. But yeah, man, you guys have a good night. Get some rest. The weekend's coming. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Also, I'm mentioning it pretty much every stream. I have the PayPal thing set up as well. The legal situation that I'm in, that I've the lawsuit. So if you want to, it's optional. The link is in the description as well. You can check it out. Boom, boom, boom. We're doing good. Almost done with the goal. The Bulldog family. Thanks so much for the super chat. Says Mel, you're my number one to go news channel. When I first saw iCkEdMeL, I thought and said iCkRiminal. Nah, I can't unsee it. Thank you for the super chat. I want to be more active. I'm trying to balance everything out right now in life, the personal kid stuff, the school stuff. This first grade thing, man, damn, bro, they stepped it up. I was looking at this stuff today and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I was like reading this stuff. I'm like, I'm confused. Like, what do they want? Like, whatever. It's like all these sheets of paper and all. Like, it's a horror deal. I'm like, yeah, this is first grade. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of balancing out because I'd like to get to, like, we're doing okay with the streams. We're doing fine. Like, that we're doing good with. But I'd like to start doing, like, short videos when I can in between. Because lately I've been so tired when I wake up in the morning. I take the baby to school and I come back and I kind of go to sleep. I take a nap. But
oh, I'm sorry. How about now?
What? What was that?
Okay, who is...
What the hell?
What's your name? I'm sorry. Corell. Thank you, Corell. Yep.
Where did that come from?
Yeah. I'm flying by the seat of my pants out here.
Yeah, the paperwork is ridiculous. Like a stack of shit. And then they got uniforms. Okay, fine. Then they got a Friday shirt that you got to wear on Fridays. Okay, fine. Now they got a Thursday shirt. So you got to wear. You got to buy the Friday shirt and you got to buy the Thursday shirt. So last night I ordered the Thursday shirt. I was like, I don't know what the fuck. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, he's kind of tripping me out for a second. Maybe he's gonna do the news broadcast, I guess, maybe. Shit, boy, staring at you, bro, eyeing you and shit.
Well, Corral, first of all, it is day number 8 of this search, and a major development tonight in the search for Danelo Cavalcante when search crews and Pennsylvania State Police have now expanded their search zone, and it is a considerable search change to the west that is now making up entirely different neighborhoods and entirely different townships. The focus tonight is on the famous Longwood Gardens area. It's a famous gardens, huge place where people come and gather and look at plants and flowers. Very popular place. A trail camera picked up Cavalcante, an image along the Longwood Gardens property. That prompted a huge response tonight. And when we were here, when tactical units arrived, they went into the woods with mounted patrol horses. They went on with bloodhound dogs, tactical units and night vision goggles in heavily wooded areas. And shortly after the Longwood Gardens shut down, they told employees and guests to leave. They told tenants to shelter in place. Within minutes, the state police came to us asking us to get out the word that there is a new search area. And this is based on some information they had on that trail camera. They kind of pinpointed him. They think where he was. So this was some sort of confirmed sighting of him later on in the day that made them expand the search zone. So as far as residents are concerned, very anxious, nerve-wracking. It is now day 8, going on day 9 of an escaped convict, 34-year-old Danelo Cavalcante, escaped murderer. He was convicted of murdering his ex-girlfriend just a week before his escape, and he escaped from prison. Also, he's wanted in Brazil, in his native Brazil, for another murder. So this is a dangerous man, has been out now on the lam for now going on 9 days. He is still on the loose tonight, and neighborhoods are very nervous tonight.
He didn't mention the security guard thing. No. Yeah, so you just got to hold that position? I kind of...
Well...
Oh, he's talking.
Keep in mind, he's a small man in a very heavily wooded area. These aren't open fields. There are a lot of creeks. There are a lot of places to hide, and he's moving around. So I think that law enforcement thought he would be apprehended by now. Early on in this search, they said they were going to squeeze him out. They were confident that they believe he was getting desperate. Well, now it looks like that Danelo Cavalcante has the upper hand now 9 days later, with hundreds and hundreds of law enforcement technology on their side, but Danelo Cavalcante still remains on the loose tonight.
Damn. Whew, 5 feet tall, man. Seems like that's been to his advantage, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Just about a half hour ago, some lightning came into the area. So actually, I don't know if I showed you here. This is where we're at right now. This is one of the western edge of the search zone. This is a neighborhood that was basically just shut down a couple hours ago. They were not in the search zone over the past couple days, and now this neighborhood has been transformed into a search zone for an escaped killer right now. So yes, to answer your question, we are in the truck because of lightning in the area. Our first priority is to keep ourselves safe so we can deliver the news to you.
This guy does good work, though. I mean, he's been busting his ass.
Thanks, Crow. Okay. Okay. Thanks. I'm back, guys, on the live feed. If you can hear me,
it's
okay,
funny.
great.
I said I'm leaving. A couple hundred people leave. No,
I am going to have to do another live report here in a minute for Fox 29. How's the lightning?
We can probably actually go live outside.
Okay.
The lightning's been a lot further. I'll call and let them know.
Yes, I did go live to relax. Yes, that's funny.
All right, man. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for now. Yeah, Fox 29. You can check out Nick if you want to lay in bed and keep listening through the rest of the night. I'm gonna get off for now, and yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me this stream. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow's Friday, and this weekend, no baby this weekend, so I'll be around the house. I gotta go do some stuff, but I will be around. So if something breaks off, you know, breaking, for the most part I should be available. I think I have like 1 or 2 things to do in the afternoon, and there is something else I gotta do. But yeah, I'll be definitely like available for something like pops off. So yeah, good night, love you guys, bye. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe we'll be back in 30 minutes. You know, maybe